Okay, what's up, guys? So we're back, and today is Clone, the new card that has just got released not too long ago. Hadn't even been an hour yet, and I just created this deck. It's just the awesomest deck. All right, so the Clone is basically a duplicates all friendly troops in the target area. Clone troops that are fragile, meaning if you get hit once, that clone troop will, die. It's fragile. But it packs the same punch as the original troop that you duplicated. Sorry, that's such a hard word to say. But it does not affect buildings. Sad, bummer, wish it did. But so basically I just have a deck that works well for the clone. So I have the skeleton army just because, uh even when it's cloned, it's fragile. But the skeleton army, they're basically fragile anyways. They don't have very too much hit points. 67 hit points. They don't have too many hit points, but they have 16 skeletons. 16 plus 16 is 32. So having 32 skeletons coming at somebody can be heart stopping. Not meaning just put your skeleton army down, clone, and rage or whatever you want to do. But doing it at the right time, you can really change the game. You can really change the game quickly. And I believe as soon as I believe as soon as you understand and get this deck that you will be unstoppable. And I mean unstoppable when I say unstoppable. And then you have the Lava Hound. Yeah, you might think it has 33,000 hit points. Why would you want to clone that? But think about it. The Lava Hound has pups, and it explodes with 6 pups, I think. 5 or 6 pups. I believe 6. And having that Lava Hound explode with 6 pups couldn't be another heart-stopping moment. Having that cloned right before the Lava Hound dies, that could be awesome. Having 6 plus 6 pups, that's 12 pups coming out and just attacking a tower. And out of nowhere, cloning it out at the right moment when they least expect it, that will be something to think about. And let's see. And we have the Minion Horde. They take about 3 hits to kill one. Let's say you're using this card as a defense and you're trying to take out a Hog Rider or a push that he is doing. Minion Hordes are a very good counter. They're very good at defense. Let's say he doesn't fireball. Let's say he doesn't arrow, but he zaps. Zaps don't ever kill the minions unless you have it at a low level. But in this case, mine are level 10, and I can upgrade them to level 11. So if he zaps my Minion Horde, and as soon as I get close to the other side, I can just duplicate these. And then I'll have 12. Hold up, let me see how many there are. There's 6, right? Okay, 6. I'll have 12 Minion Hordes. And so he's just going to have to counter it again if he can. And if he can't, sorry for you, but we got your tower. But so just having that as a duplicating card can be another game-changing moment. I got the giant skeleton just because its bomb damage is very awesome. I can upgrade it, but I'm just gonna try to play with this deck a little bit more before I decide to, because I don't just have all this gold. As you see, I wasted so much upgrading my my Minion Horde just because of the duplicating, and I upgraded the clone to 3 as soon as I got it. And so and my fireball as well, I just upgraded that. But I am so low on gold. I can buy more gold. I can just get more gems and buy more gold, but I'm not going to worry about that. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you these replays because they were so epic, guys. You're just going to be like, wow, it's just so jaw-dropping. Alright, so I'm just going to speed this up. So I started off with the Lava Hound. He keeps pushing me on this left tower. I don't even pay attention to it. He has his Inferno tower. That might be like a suckish moment, but it's all good. So I clone. Look how I clone that. You see what I mean? It takes one hit to kill it, but it still has pups, and that's what's cool about it. So I try to counter. Now, if he would have zapped that right there, then I could have cloned. If I had it, I could have cloned and then pushed. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through that. So he's still trying to push through, trying to hit my tower little by little. I'm not really phased by it. I'm not really worried about it because the miner is not used as an attack troop for a tower. It's just usually made for defense to pop up wherever you want. So I'm not really going to worry about it. So he's throwing that goblin barrel. That's a whole nother story. So let me try to counter that real quick. So he drops down that Inferno tower. Doing some damage to that Inferno tower. He's holding back just a little bit. He's showing some fight in him. So let me just go ahead and clone that just because he zapped me. So when he zapped me, that was an awesome time to use it. But he did counter me because he had a zap again. I thought he didn't have a mirror spell, but it looked like he had a mirror spell. So I was wrong on that part. But not everybody's gonna have a mirror spell, so we'll just see what happens next replay. So I look at that. Look at that. I cloned, and that is just so unstoppable. I take out the right tower quickly. And I'm getting a couple hits on the King's Tower. I'm starting to rush on the left side with my Lava Hound. He takes out my left, so you guys are gonna see a little bit more action. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down my minion horde, and then guess what? I'm gonna clone these guys. I don't think this push worked this time, but the next time I believe so. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drop down my skeleton bomb or whatever you guys want to call it, and I'm gonna get that to the tower, and it's gonna do some magnificent damage when it explodes. Getting it down to about 542. Alright, so he's still trying to push me slowly. I don't know why. So I'm gonna go ahead and clone that just because it's fragile. It will burst into 6 pups. And so we took out that left tower and we got the victory for the first win. Let me just go ahead and go to the next replay real quick. Now this is something to think about. If you guys are still watching, you guys are going to be amazed about how good this deck is and how good the clone actually works. Now the Royal Giants, they can be a pain in the ass. I know I get matched up with Royal Giants 24/7 and I fucking hate it. Sorry about that, guys. So anyways, I get matched up with Royal Giants 24/7 and I hate it. Because I wasn't that type of guy to be able to counter Royal Giants. I wasn't that good at countering Royal Giants. But when I faced him with this clone deck, I just kind of felt unstoppable. Like I felt like nobody could do any harm to me. So I faced this guy. As you see, I took out that Royal Giant really quickly, and he's not paying attention to my push that I have on this side right here. So look at this. I think I'm going to go ahead. No, I'm not duplicating. Oh, I think I am. Alright, so he's not going to expect this to happen. I duplicate at the last moment. Bam, right there. His Mega Minion gone, and so is his right tower. It is gone. He does not know what to do. I kind of feel bad for this guy, but it is okay because, hey, I'm making videos. I got to prove a point when I make videos, right? When I say I can make a throw deck, I can make a throw deck. So we're going to go off to this left tower and see what we can do. He drops down his Royal Giant. We're going to go ahead and try to counter that. My Lava Hound is taking all the pressure away from my minion horde. And then I duplicate after he uses a 6 And look at all those troops. Look at all those troops. He just totally went bizarre. There's nothing he can do. He totally lost. I feel bad for this guy. But look at all those troops. That's what a clone can do for you. That was just so amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do... I'm just going to do one battle to see how it is. To see, you know, how much fun I can do. See how much fun I can play, you know. Because the clone is actually bringing fun into Clash Royale, if you ask me. Alright. I'm going to lure that thing out. I wonder if he has a... Oh, look at that. I just cloned the 2 bombers. So you already know what's about to happen. He's about to have so much death. Double the bomb damage. That's going to be crazy. Totally crazy. Alright. So he drops down his Hog Rider. I'm going to go ahead and counter. And to take off some of that heat, I'm going to see if I can distract. And I do just for a little bit. And I get a couple hits off that tower. He had to waste elixir to drop down his tombstone. Just because he didn't want his, my mega minion, not my mega minion, but my minion horde to reach his tower. So now he is in the elixir loss right now after throwing that goblin barrel. So we're just going to wait for a second or two. Let me get my bar filled up all the way. And then he's going to push me. I'm not going to worry about that tower anymore. It's gone. I'm not trying to waste the elixir to keep it alive. So we're going to let that Hog Rider go. We're going to wait for my next push. I'm going to go ahead and drop down that just to get... So that Inferno Tower is gone. He dropped down a tombstone. And then we're just going to duplicate right at the last moment. And so, you know, basically, if he wants to counter, he can counter. That's cool with me. But there is another one popping. So we're going to go ahead and try to counter this giant skeleton. Make sure we do that a good... okay, good. That was great. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try to push this left tower real quick. Let's see. As soon as it gets to 0, kabam. Look at that. That's just an amazing way. And then when he zaps me, my pups are still coming. So there's really no way he can defend that. Not many people know how to defend that. It's very crazy how this can work. So the match is almost over. This guy left the match. See, this deck is so fun. This deck is really so fun. Duplicate. Let's see if we can get the win. Let's see if we can get the win. And we do. We got a 3-star. Epic. Alright, so the clone is very OP for me. I'm going to try to do one more battle just because I'm having so much fun, guys. Let's say good luck. I am undefeated, actually, by the way. I am undefeated. I am unbeaten. This clone is unbeaten. So he puts down elite barbs. He fireballs. Honestly, that was a great counter. Now, if he would have zapped me, it would have been all over with. Because I would have just cloned, and it just would have been something sad to see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and drop down my tombstone just so I can give him time to attack. So he does it. I'm just going to go ahead and drop my Hog Rider and just my Hog Rider. He drops down a lot of troops. Going to go ahead and try to counter all that. Kabam. Dang, that was a big elixir loss right there. He wasted a 5, a 3, and I just wasted a 4. So now I'm just going to go ahead and try to move on in. He puts down his mini P.E.K.K.A. As soon as everything gets right here, I'm about to... Oh my god, it's over with. Duplicate, it's all over with. I think this guy cannot stand a chance now. It's over. It's over. A 3-star again. He messed up and I took control. It only took a couple of minutes. Maybe a minute and a half. This deck is OP. This deck is OP. Okay, guys, can you please subscribe, like, leave a comment, please. Tell me how this deck is. Tell me how it was. Honestly, tell me if you laughed, because I'm laughing right now. This deck is making me so happy. It's actually bringing joy into Clash Royale. So, guys, I hope you liked this video. I'm out.